Hello, and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your Hank Tim McLaughlin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. Hello, Myka.
Timothy.
How are you?
I'm great.
That's great to hear on the podcast.
Tim, we're not doing your online what is it? Team building games.
Why?
Because that's for fucking working nobodies.
Okay.
All right? Nobody wants to be talked down to like that, especially when they're not even at work.
I don't talk down to anyone. I think they look down upon me the entire time I'm
Oh,
hosting.
they do.
They're like, what a sad, sad man, they say.
Everyone's on the top floor looking down and no one's below.
I got a really nice message about my game show hosting. They said that blah, blah, blah company really liked you and they're really hard to please.
Wow. Blah, blah, blah. I hear they're growing.
Well, I'm not saying the company because I can't remember who it was. So there you go. So there's that.
Wow. Good job, Tim.
Thanks, Myka. Myka, have you done anything exciting this week?
God, I don't even remember what's happened this week. I was in fucking bureaucratic hell today.
What the shit you were?
Yeah, I'm trying to like.
You see that? You see what I did? Because I know what happened to you today because I watched the whole thing happen. But instead of going, yeah, I know, I watched it happen, I said, oh, really? That's interesting.
I don't do that to you.
Yes, you do. You did it to me fucking last week.
Last week I said you were being boring, not that I'd heard it already.
No, I go.
And you were being boring. Actually, run it back.
No. I was for sure being boring. But I also, you were like, I was like, I went out of town and you were like, yeah, I know, I already heard about it.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. Myka, I watched it today and made a clip. All right, go off.
Go on.
Go off about your bureaucracy, Barack Obama-cy.
Dude, I hope none of you ever have to file a claim for any reason with any company. Holy fucking shit. The amount of like incompetence. I've got like, let's call it like a health insurance company on one end sending me mail and then also communicating with me through a website. And those two things are like they're like, we didn't send you the mail. They're like, we didn't send you a I'm like, you sent them both, right? And then they want me to talk.
We didn't send a website through an email to your regular mailbox.
It's absurd. And they'll like mail something. They'll post date it like 2 weeks ago. It'll come today. It'll be like, it's due tomorrow. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What if I didn't check my mail today? Nobody sends any mail. Anyway, it involved faxing. Faxes didn't go through. They don't want you to win.
Mike had to pay $8 to send a fax today.
To send a fax and then spend an hour on a phone with my doctor trying to see if they got the fax because it kept getting no. Then when they finally picked up, they're like, no, we didn't get it. Then after being on hold for another 20 minutes, they're like, oh, we did get it. And then I got a call back from my doctor being like, yeah, they sent this to us 2 weeks ago and we already sent it in. Why did I do any of this?
Mike, see, I already turned you up. You said that I'm going to be this loud. You can't yell if you're going to be that loud because I turned up your microphone.
I don't need this kind of attitude.
I'm just saying, you can't.
I don't need you have to do this.
I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm saying you have to not do it. You have to not do that.
I'm not do.
Myka,
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
That sucked and
That
was
was
annoying.
a Tim level comedy, and I'm trying to appeal to you mostly.
Well, it didn't work because I thought it sucked, and I think I suck. So do not do Tim level comedy.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's so great to have you here.
Oh yeah, let me do the intro. Hello.
No, wait. Why are you doing that? See how I talk to them like they're people?
Yes.
I talk to you like you're people who matter. Tim talks to you like you will never like him.
Why would they not like me? I'm such a fun, interesting man.
You're afraid to be yourself.
In what way?
What? No, that's a fake answer.
It wasn't a question.
In what way? Tim, if you were my employee, you'd be fired for irritation. Just...
I'm a good worker, though. You'd let me go. I'm a good worker.
I mean, you are exploitable as fuck.
Thank you. I don't know my worth.
No, which is crazy because it's not that high.
No, and I don't even know it.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, I'm very exploitable. I am working right now on getting some college gigs for several $1,000s.
Oh, you are?
Yes, I think I overbid, and now I have not heard back from anyone for a while, so we'll see what happens.
All right. right. Well, good for you, Tim. I'm proud of you for overbidding. I think that's the right move for you.
Well, they said we have this much budget and this much budget, and I went $200 below the top of the max of the budget.
There you go.
I didn't want to ask for max because that seems like they'll for sure say no.
Tim, what you say is, well, usually I do X amount over max, but considering I'm being mindful of your budget, I'd be happy to do it for max.
Yeah. Well, I just said I usually do it for $2,000.
Well, okay.
So I'm trying to get wait, I got an email now. It could be them.
Oh, God.
It's not. All right.
Bill Overdue.
Whoa, who's that? Never met Bill Overdue.
Mr. Overdue. He's been trying to contact me all the time.
This motherfucker, Bill Overdue, sending me damn letters in the goddamn mail. Bright red letters.
Yeah.
It's like, bitch, I'm not opening them. I don't know you. I rented a car for some tourism.
Oh, no. Why, you're going to do some terrorism?
Well, that was the joke. I did it on Turo. I had tourism.
That was the joke I made last night.
Right. And then you didn't
And then you were
understand your
gonna
own
do it?
joke just now.
Oh, you said that already?
I said tourism, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I literally just said it to you.
Also, but you said it to me when it's a joke I already made.
Also, I forgot to say this is the Oscar wrap-up show.
This episode is off the hinges.
It's our
This is
the great last night was Oscar's big night and Great Hang was all over it.
You know what, Tim? I don't think we should do catching up anymore.
Why?
I'm being very serious because it just goes into someplace fucking insane. It has no structure and there's nothing for people to latch onto unless they like us, which they don't.
They do. They do.
Like half of us.
Yeah, me. Because I'm fake as hell and they don't know the real me. If they knew the real me, they'd freaking hate me, pedophile. But the fake me, straight adult.
Oh, the real you is a pedophile?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Anyways, Myka.
I couldn't tell if they were the pedophiles. And now we've been demonetized. And now also we've been hidden.
And also, thanks to everyone who listened to Lewis and Zach the other day and subscribed to the YouTube channel. We really appreciate you because we are on our road to demonetization. But it was Oscar's big night last night, and Great Hang was on the scene. Myka, who was dressed to impress, and who looked like pure dog shit?
I will say this: Ariana Grande her dress was fucking insane.
Ariana Grande on the red carpet looking like she could use a couple of sandwiches.
Although she always has this face, she looks so sad. She always looks like someone told her like her sister was just kidnapped, but she can't let anybody know.
Yeah.
She just looks like shocked and horrified, but like smiling through it, you know?
Yeah,
she's like, they told me to act normal and continue with my regular activities.
She looks like a battered wife standing behind her husband while they talk to the cops.
He never does this.
She's got one tear falling from her eye. Her lips bleeding. Who do you think, who was a real miss on the red carpet?
Oh, you know what? I don't know if this wasn't for the red carpet. It was for the Vanity Fair after party. Zoe Kravitz, who's fucking stunning, right?
Hot piece of ass, Zoe Kravitz.
Good point, Tim. She wore like this peekaboo dress with like mesh cut out over her ass so that you saw like the top half of her crack line. And she has a great ass, don't get me wrong, and the whole thing did look like cleavage, but I'm like,
interesting.
I'm like, unless there are nipples hiding in there, like, I don't want to fucking see that, you know?
Her ass is like actually kind of flat a little. This peekaboo window makes it look a little flat.
I just feel like a fart like pushed out the fabric. You know, it's very like kitty pajama. I just think it's disgusting. I know asses are big, but like, I'm like, I know what comes out of there.
Yeah.
We know what comes out of there. Nothing.
Fucking hot liquid diarrhea if you're me.
Like, because at first I was like, well, what's the difference between this and cleavage? I'm like, you know what? Shit doesn't come out of my tits.
They call this dress the strainer.
Ew, Tim. A waffle mesh.
They call it Zoe Saldana. Zoe Saldana.
Isabel Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz shined in her waffle stomp dress down the red carpet, down the brown carpet.
More like Zoe Kravitz.
Hey,
Am I
there we go.
Crapshits?
Zoe Crapshits, and now The Jews are coming after us. Yeah, the front is nice. I think it is. I think it's just a little for like the event. I think it's not as like high class as you'd like.
That's a great point too.
I don't. For like the Oscars, I don't think you want the top of your asshole showing to everyone.
I mean, there was like a lot of mesh and a lot of nudity, and I'm actually here for it. I think that looks kind of awesome, but just a porthole to the asshole is not for me.
Yeah, call me old fashioned, but I don't want to be seeing your asshole.
Yeah.
On the red carpet.
We don't need reverse chaps tonight.
Last night's winner for Oscars for Sean Baker for Honora, a movie we didn't see.
A movie we ignored.
Tommy Mac said it was good. He said it was good.
I want to see it. I asked you to see. You're like, I don't want to see that because you didn't know what it was, and you don't like to watch movies when you don't know that it's going to be about samurais or vampires. I should have told you there were fucking vampires in it.
I would have been more apt to go if you were like, Honora is a prequel to Paddington, because we did see Paddington in theaters. And Myka, I'll tell you this: we saw Paddington in theaters. It was all adults and then just one family with kids, and it was a pretty full theater.
Yeah, a lot of disappointed pedos.
Yeah, that's true. And we
went to the 5 o'clock screening too, which is like kid o'clock.
I thought it was going to be a lot of kids. And regular me was disappointed, but fake me was fine with it. But I was, I saw a very autistic person in our theater because they had the headphones that look like cat ears, of course. And I think that's the sign. I think the only test you need to do for autism is if you put a bunch of headphones in front of a kid. If they take the cat ears one, they're autistic.
Oh, this is like the Moses test.
Yeah, this is
you remember the Moses test?
Yeah, it's how they find the.
They're like, is he a prince? Is he gonna try and steal our crown? And they put gold in front of him and then hot coals. Yeah. And it's like, what fucking baby was gonna reach for hot coals instead of gold? What a fucking horrible test.
Right. It's the same test they do, I think, for the Dalai Lama. They put like a bunch of like. Or at least they did on King of the Hill when they were trying to find out if Bobby was the Dalai Lama. And I think it turned out he picked the right thing. I don't know what it was, but...
Wow, Tim.
But that's an interesting story.
This is like listening to a professor talk.
That's true. My name is Professor Dumbass of Retardology. Welcome to Retard 101. We're going to be doing cat ear headphones.
The word is back, everybody.
Anyways, I can't speak highly enough about Paddington in Peru. 5 out of 5. Incredible movie. Thrill ride. Antonio Banderas still got it. Oh, man. Speaking of still got it, that fucking Halle Berry was looking nice last night, huh? My God. You were fucking gushing all over the bed for her.
Because she looks fucking incredible. She's 58. She looks younger than, like, all of these overfilled 20-year-olds. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What's her? Millie Bobby Brown, take notes.
Yes, Millie Bobby Brown, you are...
she fucking blew it, dude.
You think so?
She's fucking like 19 years old, 21 years old. She looks 40 now. It's like,
she's
why
married.
are we doing... Yeah, but that's not why. He looks young still.
Oh, okay.
She fucking overfilled her face. I'm like, you were a beautiful young lady. What did you do? Why did you do that?
This is what happens. Child stardom leads to nothing.
She's always been a fucking dumbass, though, and I'll go on record for that.
Wait, go off, Myka. Go off about this. I've never heard this theory.
Wait, no, it's not a theory. It's a fact. I forget. Fuck. I'll have to go back in and reread. Every time I always forget what she did, and then I reread what she did, and I'm like, oh my God, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. We're not looking it up now, Tim. We have to move on. This is a quick...
I'm on people.com. I figure I could find it. That's your source for all news.
Tim, I'll find it. Don't you reading stuff to find. You would be the worst at this, Tim. You read slowly.
Yeah. Okay.
It was something about, I don't know, feminism and psychics and I don't know. But we're gonna have a podcast where we just look something up. Are you gonna find this real fast?
I just looked up Millie Bobby Brown controversy.
Yeah, she's just a fucking
Millie Bobby
dumbass.
Brown claps. Oh my God, she does. She looks like a fucking 40-year-old
This is what
housewife.
I'm saying. I'm like, why? Just dissolve it. Like, figure it out.
Well, this is a problem though. Millie Bobby Brown claps back at critics who say she looks old. Myka, she could clap back at us.
Oh wait, what did she say? She's
like, She clapped back according to Entertainment Tonight. Well, listen, I'm not playing Entertainment Tonight because that'll get our shit taken down.
Okay.
What was Millie Bobby Brown diagnosed with?
Oh, she's sick? Is that why?
She was born with partial hearing loss in her left ear.
Oh, is that the ear where the doctor was like, you really shouldn't do this?
Yeah. If you're trying to tell Millie Bobby Brown not to do something from the left, she can't. She can partially hear you. He's like, you shouldn't do a bunch of fillers in your face. She goes, I heard that he said I should.
It's just fucking insane. You're 21.
Yeah.
You're beautiful. What are we doing?
Okay, so that's it about that. I couldn't find it. But anyways, Myka, I think that's it for catching up. One of our best segments that you,
I'm gonna get rid of it.
That you love.
I think we should get rid of it.
Myka, quit getting rid of segments. Segments are
We can
catching
put
up.
catching up later. Like it's just too much chaos.
Well, then how do we start the show? Okay, so let's start the show.
Get right into hot takes.
Hello and welcome to Great Hang. Oh, get right into your thing. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try that a little bit. Hello and welcome to Great.
Let's try it a little bit. And Tim, please stop introducing the show. It's the worst part of the show. If I had to rank the segments, your introduction is the worst part, and it starts at the beginning, so people are already like, no. Then we do catching
All right,
up.
I'll do a new intro. It's Great Hang, baby. You want a great hang? Well, you came to the right place. Now here's your hosts, Myka Fox and Tim McLaughlin.
You are so annoying.
What? Is that bad? And now we're going to start the show off hot with a hot take. Myka, take it away.
How is that worse?
It sucks. That sucks.
That does suck.
See? I'm telling you, starting off with hot takes will fuck up the entire show.
No, you fucked it up. You fucked it up with that fourth intro. Okay, this one is coming to us. This is a local news
Ladies
story.
and gentlemen, it's time for hot take.
I'm going to take a hot shit on your pillow tonight.
No, don't do that. I just changed the pillowcases.
Okay, so this is a local story. New York City McDonald's begins carding customers and banning anyone under 20 years old.
Let's fucking go. I hope it's the one right by our fucking house. It's full of kids constantly.
I know. It's actually like in East Flatbush or like some other like incredibly insane neighborhood where the owner is just like fucking fed up. I didn't know you could do this. Did you know you could just like say no to like age discriminate people?
I think it's the last form of discrimination that you can have in business.
Is to discriminate against young people, because also 8 to 20 is crazy, because 18 is adulthood. So saying like just even being a teenager at 18 and 19, and you can't come in without parents.
Good.
I'm so for it. I don't think they should let people under 20 out in public.
Oh, Myka, you're an old woman.
Thank you. Good. That'll keep me safe from the curfew.
Not me. I'm young. I'm a young, cool guy. I think me and my fucking kid friends need to get out there and start causing a ruckus.
I can hear them calling you the F slur from outside the house.
Friend?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Where's our friend, Tim?
Where's our friend, Tim? We just want to talk to him with our hands and guns.
And bat.
Yeah.
And knife.
Yeah, apparently, like, they kept ganging up and beating the fuck out of the security guard at this McDonald's.
Yeah.
Some teens. So now,
I mean, if they keep beating up the security guard, you're going to have to put an age restriction on the McDonald's.
But the thing is, like, counterpoint, McDonald's is, like, the only place like, fast food joints are the only place you can be as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, there's nowhere else for you to really go. Like, what, the park? Where you can get pedophiled?
Counterpoint. How are they going to enforce it if these kids keep beating up the security guard?
That is a great point, actually. Can you imagine, like they're like, all right, well, I'll go and I'll come back with 50 more of us.
Yeah. Does it say anything in there about how they enforce it?
I'm not sure. It says, so far, police have been called to the location 29 times this year.
Wow.
This was written in 2025, so I don't know if they meant, like, in 12 months or since January 1st.
I think since January 1st, which is, like, half of the days. They've been there like half of the days.
This is in Flatbush, was victimized by a group of teenagers, wreaked havoc at a location, attacked a security guard.
Damn, talk about Flatbush and misdemeanors.
Police have been called. So the owner says, as a Brooklyn-born military veteran and local business owner for over 30 years, I have deep respect for this community. This measure to ID customers is another way of prioritizing the safety and security of our people within our lobby.
Yeah, you know how you're always telling me to skim through articles?
Yeah.
It's just you doing dead air while you look at words. At least I'm saying something while I'm skimming.
That was pretty fast.
It was fast-ish. I feel like it's just not worth it. I say read every word in the article.
Tim, you're wrong. And also, the article has been read, and so they're not saying how they're going to enforce it. You're right. It's got to be the security guard. I mean, I don't know. I honestly think it's like as soon as you start causing a problem, they're going to be like, where's your ID? You don't have an ID. Get the fuck out.
I mean, they're going to have to get like some of those big-ass security guard, like those big-ass dudes that no one really fucks with, you know?
Yeah, and you pay them in double cheeseburgers.
Oh, my God. What a dream job. You go there.
Tim, do you think you could hack it as a McDonald's security guard?
Absolutely not. I'd get beat up immediately by all those kids.
All your friends?
All my friends would be like, there's our friend Tim. Let's go show him our new knives to his stomach. I would get absolutely annihilated by these kids.
Yeah.
I'd fend off a couple of them, but the sheer amount of children I think would be just too much for me to handle.
Yeah, and the problem is they don't have anything to lose. They can't be charged as adults except for the ones 18 to 20.
Right.
And they think it's funny. They think it's funny to fuck people up. And
It is funny.
There's like
You're
nothing to
fucking
do
up
about
the
it.
security guard that works at McDonald's. Let's lay out the.
It is yeah. If I'm
Let's lay
16,
out the
that's
equation of comedy here. The guy works at McDonald's. That sucks. He's a security guard for McDonald's. McDonald's is a security guard. That's funny. He's all beat to shit by a bunch of kids. Those three added together equals very funny. And here's the thing. It sounds like this owner does not have a sense of humor.
We should take a field trip to this McDonald's.
No. I will not. I think the closest we got to that McDonald's was getting our vaccine that first time.
Oh, no. Yeah, that was rough.
That was a bad neighborhood. And you couldn't even leave the house and you could tell it was a bad neighborhood when we got the vaccine. Oh. Everyone was supposed to be locked inside and the streets were a madhouse.
Oh, yeah. That was not cute.
No, but I will not be going to that McDonald's. I will especially not be going to that McDonald's after school gets out. I talk about this all the time. I might have talked about it last week. I don't understand how kids go to school in this city. You have to leave your house, get on the train, ride the train to school, and then go to school.
You're wondering why they show up?
Yeah, and there's infinite amount of things to do in New York.
Yeah.
My ass would get on that train, go to the park, find something to do, never go to school.
I think they have like a pretty severe truancy like situation where
really?
cops will come to your house and like arrest the parents if your kid doesn't go to school and stuff. I think.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's also funny. These
although-
kids need to start getting their parents arrested for not going to school.
A lot of the kids, unless they're smart and like have like been magnet schooled away, they're in like walking distance to the school. There's like a shit ton of schools and you can just walk to them.
Oh, okay. And I know a lot of kids here, very poor, and it's one of their only meals a day is what they get at the school, according to this left-wing propaganda that's been fucking shoved down my throat.
Well, school's where you go to make the friends that you're going to have to help you beat up the security guard at McDonald's.
Oh, that's true. There's just one lonely kid sitting at the park being like, man, I really want to beat up the security guard at McDonald's, but I can't do it by myself. I wonder if there's a magical place where I can make enough friends to where we can jump his fat ass and get ourselves some free Angel Reese meals.
It's fucking crazy. Why beat up the security guard when you could beat up the person behind the counter and get free food?
Well, then they'd have to go make the food. Because then you'd have to go back there, make your own sandwich.
That sounds great.
No, beating up the McDonald's workers isn't that funny.
Oh.
Because the workers, it's not funny. The security guard is funny because he can't really do anything and he doesn't really have any power. The workers are trying to make money for their family. The security guard may have a family, but I can't even.
You think they're doing it for the love of the game?
Well, no, but I can't believe there's a world where they live with their family or their family still talks to them if they're like a security guard at McDonald's. You know, it would be extra funny if the security guard was like an old man. It's one of those, you know, when you go to like a sporting event and the security guy's old as shit and you're just in your head being like, I mean, what's keeping me from knocking this old bitch down and going and getting a better seat?
A knife.
What?
Knife. Knife.
What are you?
That's a singular for knife.
What? What are you, Australian?
Tim?
What were you? What did you just do? What it was that? What were you doing, Myka?
I don't have a good answer
What,
for what just happened.
Myka? What the fuck? Did you have a stroke?
It didn't come out right, and then when I tried to fix it, it got worse.
Oh no!
Knife. Calling a singular knife is.
I mean, it's funny, but also like, I'm saying okay, wait.
I'm
So
saying that
here's
old guy carries a knife.
Okay, so that's the answer to my question.
Yeah.
Was I say what's keeping me from
Knife.
knocking this old
Yeah.
man? And the answer is knife. That's the okay.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm the dumb one on the podcast, and this is the kind of shit that you're spewing today.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, your idea.
I can't be dumb ever.
First of all,
I have to be the only smart one forever for the rest of time.
All right, gang, in the comments, this is what we need for the comment section today. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe and leave us a comment. Should we get rid of the catching up segment? We'll leave it to you. We'll leave it to the...
They're going to say no, Tim, because they love to torture me. It's the same thing as the news.
Okay.
When you leave it to them, they will pick whatever hurts me most. I know you guys are out to hurt me.
Be genuine, gang. Be genuine. Do you like the catching up segment? Genuinely. Now, we all love the news genuinely. It's the funniest part of the show because I come up with great news stories that helps the world.
It's time for our next segment.
Oh, the ding, 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 ding,
Oh,
ding,
no,
ding,
it
ding,
is.
ding. It's time for the news with Tim McLaughlin. Myka, now that we're here with our Oscar wrap-up special,
Why are you doing the voice again?
Associated Press. Best mullet, best use of Taylor Swift. Associated Press hands out its own movie awards ahead of the Oscars. So, Myka, here we go. Most trustworthy steed. Oh, shut the fuck up, phone. Most trustworthy steed, Aaron Pierre's bike in Rebel Ridge.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Do you remember Rebel Ridge?
No. Oh, wait.
We watched it. It was that guy who's trying to help his cousin or something.
Oh, it's kind of coming back.
And
We've only watched this very recently. I just have no memory for movies.
And remember, he kept riding his bike, and he rode his bike so fast that the prisoners gave him
Oh,
a high five.
Yeah, that was a cool scene.
Yes.
But what a lame category.
Most trustworthy steed, Aaron Pierre's bike in Rebel Ridge. Although Jeremy Saulnier's movies, Green Room, I can't recommend enough. It's a fucking incredible movie. Myka will not watch it. Best Stuffy, a.k.a. Stuffed Animal, Chris Hemsworth's teddy bear in Furiosa.
Knife.
Hemsworth may play a maniac warlord named Dementis who rides a Roman chariot across the wasteland
How many of these are you going to read in full?
But he's also a big softie who carries a childhood stuffy.
Okay, next.
Best tearjerker,
Oh, that's a whole category. Okay.
My Old Ass.
Oh, really? I thought it was supposed to be a comedy.
Megan Park's My Old Ass sneaks up on you. Oh, you think it's just some funny high-concept movie about a teenage girl who starts talking to her almost 40-year-old self after a mushroom trip? I did not think that My Old Ass was a high-concept movie by the name.
Yeah, but it is.
Don't put curses in the names of your movies if you want them to be high-concept, in my mind. You should name your movie High Concept so I know what it is.
Tim,
Because this is a high concept, you know?
Yeah.
Because she's taking mushrooms.
Yeah. So
And
the
she's
concept
high.
is
Do you understand that?
Yes, I'm with you.
Oh, okay. Best Action Hero, June Squibb in Thelma.
Oh, okay.
All I need to say is mobility scooter chase scene. Plus, the now 95-year-old did her own stunts.
She was very funny on the Oscars.
She was very funny on the Oscars. The best part in a so-so movie, Kumail Nanjiani in Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Did you see that?
I watched half
I
of
didn't
it.
even know they had another Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I watched half of it and it was really bad and I turned it off. And I love Ghostbusters. I even liked the last one, which wasn't even any good.
Was that the woman one or the one with the kids?
I liked the woman one too. But no, the one with the kids.
And then there was one after that. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
The woman one was good because the funniest person in the woman one was a man.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Chris Hemsworth, or one of the Hemsworths.
It's
was
so
in it, and
funny
he was
how,
great.
like, everyone's like, please, I'm begging you, make new stuff. Stop using old IP, and then nobody watches the new stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, be the change you want to see.
Yeah, like my reel that I put out today, people are like, make new stuff. I fucking make something for these fucking assholes. No one watches
Oh, yeah,
it.
Tim's an auteur.
I've
Go
got
check out Tim's reel. It's really funny. It didn't get enough love.
It didn't get enough love. I have a green screen now, and I'm doing green screen stuff.
Congrats, Tim. What's next?
Best song, Brighter Days, and Harper and Will Go West. It's a tie for 2 best songs.
Who cares? Next.
I don't know what any of that is.
Okay.
Okay. Best use of Taylor Swift? The Fall Guy. I've probably already seen David Leitch's Stuntman Extravaganza half a dozen times. Partially because my kids like it too, and partially because Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt are absurdly winning in it.
What does that have to do with Taylor Swift?
There's just not much better than Gosling cry singing to All Too Well.
Okay. Is that the one we tried to watch on Netflix and it kept fucking up and now we never saw it?
That was Hitman.
Oh, that sounds like the
I
same
kept
thing.
trying to watch Stuntman, The Fall Guy. The Fall Guy was on Peacock. I kept trying to watch it with you, and you kept saying no. Best Scene Stealer. Adam Pearson from A Different Man.
Oh, yeah.
That guy with the big fucked up face when he sings that song in A Different Man.
Yeah, that's a great song.
A Different Man was a good movie. It didn't get the love that it deserved. The Oscars it was Hollywood's biggest night.
Tim?
Best prop. The glass of milk from Baby Girl.
I didn't see that.
I didn't either.
This is okay.
The most beavers
What?
from the movie Hundreds of Beavers.
You just made that up.
No, I didn't. It's right here. Hold on. I accidentally clicked off of it, but give me but a moment as I click back onto. Oh my God.
And that was the news, everybody. Thank you so much
hold
for
on,
listening
hold
to
on,
the
hold on.
news.
Here we go.
And now for the best
Wait.
segment of the show.
Hundreds of Beavers.
That's funny. They had a nice time making up some bullshit, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. All right, I'm done with that. That was
Okay.
boring. It didn't annoy you as much as I thought it would. I really thought I was going to annoy the absolute piss out of you with that one. Michael, let's do some damn plugs while we're at it.
Oh, we're doing plugs now?
Yeah, why not?
At MYKAFOX for all social medias, and of course my OnlyFans. It'll only be up until they fucking pay me out, and then I'll fucking take it all down. It's at _Fox_whole spelled with a 0 to make the hole bigger. Yeah, I got some content on there. I made some fucking money. Give me some cash, fuckers. I don't know. Oink oink.
Speaking of content, I've got content on my Instagram at hot_comic69. I've got all kinds of new clips that are coming out. I've got a green screen. I'm doing green screen stuff now, so check that out. Also, my YouTube page, comedian Tim McLaughlin, you can check that out as well. And at the end of before the end of the month, right now,
Get up,
on
get
the
up,
very
get up. It's the end of the month.
on our very internets that you can get onto the
Don't say internets.
what?
Delete that. I refuse to be part of anything that calls itself a comedy podcast and someone unironically says internets.
So anyways, you can get on the interwebs and you can go to patreon.com/greathang where we have an extra episode every week, and we is strong. It is I had recently Tom Takar, famed comedian.
Big get.
Famed comedian from medium.com, Patreon subscriber Tom Takar was
From medium.com.
he was ranked number 7 in comedians who you need to know,
Oh, congrats, Tom.
above other comedians that I already knew. Bad list. Anyways.
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, you should have been number 1, Tom, based on the list. And
Go on.
we just had Django Gold finishing up. We figured out who the best classic rock band of all time was. And gang, a little spoiler, Django had just done a whole volcano bag to his dome before we did the pod.
He has a volcano?
I know. We were talking on the
What
pod.
the hell? That shit is like vintage by now.
We were talking on the pod about how
What the hell? A volcano? I haven't done that shit since like 2003.
we were talking about how volcanoes were for boys only.
That's so funny. A volcano.
I can't remember. Someone was
God, the air is getting drier just thinking about that.
someone was saying that that girls are not into a big bag of just weeds.
Well, you
Vapor.
don't suck the whole bag. You take a little hit off the bag.
Yeah. Well, and then I told my story about my friend John Trump. So if you want to check that out, it's patreon.com.
Volcano. What a
great
fucking... You know what, Django? Hell yeah, dude.
Django was hitting the bag on the show, so you can check it out.
Funny. A volcano.
And then at the end of March, I think 27th and 28th, 28th and 29th, I have secured my Turo card for my tourism. I am going to historic Williamsburg, Virginia, and I will be headlining Cozy's. And let me read, Myka. Can I read a little from the website where my photo is here for Cozy's?
You mean your bio?
It is not my bio, actually. Let me find it. I thought it was right here on my phone. I got to find it for a second. But let me read this real quick, and
yeah, okay.
I should be able to
you can
find
read it real quick. It doesn't feel like this is being really quick. This feels like you're going to spend forever scrolling. Stop checking your stats. Okay.
All right. So if you go to Cozy's website, and then you click Tim McLaughlin, and you can click anyone. It says it's under all of them. Doors open Friday at 3 p.m.
What?
Saturdays at 6 p.m. Now, parking is well lit and safe right in front of the club. So I'm going to be doing shows there March 28th and 29th. If you're wondering if parking is well lit and safe.
What kind of neighborhood is historic Williamsburg?
Well, this is a little bit outside of historic Williamsburg.
I guess so.
But,
wait, why does it open at 3 p.m.?
It's also a tavern.
Oh, so are you doing a Friday night show?
I'm doing one Friday, one Saturday.
So people are going to be shitty litty.
Yeah, they may be fucked up. Who cares? That's good for me. The harder the show, the better I do normally. So come on out to that. The 28th and 29th of March. Myka.
Yeah.
Maybe someone there will need some advice, but someone here needs some advice as well. This guy's 20 male.
What the fuck? You're reading our advice from Reddit.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good way to start this.
This guy's 20 male. My girlfriend, 21 female, got married yesterday.
What? Oh, because they're poly or something. Okay.
Hey, guys. My girlfriend is, and then in parentheses, or was, I don't know, Rwandan. And she went on a 1-month trip with her mother and had no Wi-Fi for a large part of this trip. Anyways, she called me last night and told me that she is so sorry, but the real reason she went was for an arranged marriage, and she wasn't even aware of this until she was already in Rwanda, and the wedding was yesterday.
Holy shit.
Where do you think they'll stay?
What? Holy shit.
What hotel you think they'll stay at?
Oh, I don't know. Probably a Hilton.
My girlfriend is now someone
Hilton
else.
Honors.
Hilton Honors. We're going to be staying at the Hyatt Regency.
Yeah.
My girlfriend is now someone else's wife.
That's fucking crazy.
She told me that she doesn't know what will happen and she will keep me updated.
What? That's fucking crazy.
I don't know how to process this. What do I even do? Is she still my girlfriend? No, brother. She's someone's wife now, you dumbass.
Well, it sounds like she doesn't want to be married to this person.
Is this insane?
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Her mom hijacked her into an arranged marriage, and I guess, why did she say yes? Was she worried they'd, cut off her clit if she said no?
Maybe, or, she's there already. I mean, when in Rome, get married to a Rwandan.
Maybe he was, one of those Rwandan princes we keep hearing about.
It's very possible.
That's
It
fucking.
would have been good of you to keep talking while I was drinking, but thank you.
Tim, why don't you just fucking swallow some water wrong and then complain about it?
Jesus
You're
Christ. Well, I was trying to get back to the mic so there wasn't a big fucking lapse in talking because I'm not trying to edit all this shit down.
Tim, don't blame me because you had to take a water break in the middle of lively conversation. You fucking psychopath.
I was thirsty. I'm thirsty from fucking carrying this show on my goddamn back.
Tim, I would love it if you just shut up for a while. Listen.
Well, then go off, Queen.
That's fucking crazy. Well, it leaves there's a lot of questions in that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The fact that she's reaching out to this guy means, like, she clearly wants to tell him to fuck off and never see him again.
You think so?
No.
Oh.
No, I feel like she's fucking kidnapped and we should rescue this lady.
We got to go to Rwanda, guns blazing.
Like, what does she mean? I'll let you know how it goes. Like, is she supposed to stay there or is she bringing her husband back to America?
Do you think she's gonna be like, I'll let you know how it goes? In parentheses, me getting raped tonight by my.
Well, if the wedding was yesterday, she's already been done raped.
Well,
now we're demonetized.
no, I mean not really, because it's her husband, and when you're in love like that, it's never rape.
Tim, what? She clearly doesn't love this person.
You don't think so? You don't think that her trip to Rwanda, where they hijacked her whole trip to tell her she's getting married, she doesn't love the guy?
No, she's been basically sold into sex slavery, and we should all figure out where she is and find her and come get her.
Damn.
Right?
Do you think this guy's hot as hell?
Probably. He's like not from here. You got to be fit as fuck to stay alive in Rwanda, I feel like.
This seems.
I'll tell you this much. There ain't no McDonald's to harass.
That's. This does seem like a loophole for sex trafficking because, like, she paid for her own ticket and flew herself there, but now she's just kind of stuck.
Well, she went with her mom.
Also, can't she just say no?
She went with her mom, so I'm like, what the fuck what was the trade here? I don't know what happened.
You are my wife now. We are a family.
Yeah.
You cannot leave me for your boyfriend.
Is there any more information? Any kind of an edit? Anything?
This is insane.
What?
That's
all he
just
says?
all he says.
But you're not on the website. You copy and paste
I
it.
copy and pasted it. I can look it up.
Yeah, look it up and then see if he answers questions in the feed, dumbass. That's what Reddit's for.
Okay,
Sorry I called you a dumbass. I'm just very upset because there's not enough information here.
Damn. See, you could have chosen this last week, but instead we went with the other one. Myka, you got to fill time.
Oh, okay. Tim, why didn't you have this link ready and read it from the link and know how Reddit works?
I don't know.
Why didn't you know that this wasn't enough information?
I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
Just found out my girlfriend is actually married. Should I contact her husband? Should we just read this one?
No, Tim. Oh my fucking god. All right, stay tuned for part 2. There's not enough information to really respond to this, Tim.
Hold on. I can do it. Let me do it this way, which I should have done in the first place. Keep going, Myka.
There's
talking.
nothing to fucking talk about.
No, I fucked up. I meant to hit paste, but I hit copy again on the thing that I was trying to paste over.
Let's say you called me. Let's say you were supposed to go on a vacation with your mom, and then you call me and say, hey.
Okay. Let me call you. Hello, Myka. I have to go to Rwanda with my mother.
Okay, have a nice trip. That's not the information. Why are you role playing the boring part of that story? What the fuck, Tim?
Okay, here we go. Wait. Okay. So, this person says if it's a forced marriage, she might. Okay, so this is from Alarming Pizza. So this person says if right here it says that he has a comment that got downvoted to minus 321. So I'm excited to see what he says here. If it's a forced marriage, she might have grounds to apply for an international protection on return to your country. If she is happy to follow her family's wishes, this might be the end of the road for you two. It is very dependent on her wishes, wants, and desires. Arranged marriages are common, and if both parties are okay with it, there is very little you can do. So that's what one person said in the comments.
Well, duh. I just need to know if she's into it or not.
Okay, so here's what he said. I would fly to her and get her back if this was the case. If I'm honest, I think she accepted this marriage. And he got negative 3. 121 downvotes.
If I'm honest, she accepted it and they all downvoted him.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
That is funny. Wait.
Why do you think they downvote that just because it sucks and is so lame?
If she's a citizen of a Western country, these sorts of marriages normally involve the parents being paid a significant sum of money. Forced marriages are illegal and not recognized under immigration law in the U.S., U.K., and other countries. If you think this is a possibility, tell the authorities. And then he said she may be an Irish citizen. I'm not fully sure. We never discussed citizenship.
She's not even your girlfriend then. What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know if they even met in person ever.
No, this is not his girlfriend.
I think this guy
got fucking, you're right. He got fucking catfished by some chick. And she's like, yeah, I'm in Rwanda now and I'm married. That's like the ultimate get out of jail free card.
Yeah, this guy
ghosted your ass, dude.
This guy got the Manti Te'o treatment. He's on the internet talking to her ass. This guy said she is being trafficked. Call the embassy if she wants to get out. Well, her parents arranged the marriage. This is alarming pizza. Well, her parents arranged the marriage. They don't really like me and we're happy to get her married elsewhere. I need to speak to her again to see if this is a good option for us. Thank you.
This guy's 100% white.
Well, for sure. His name is Alarming Pizza.
Yeah. He's 100% white. They were like, nah, we got to go back to our roots here. We got to take her all the way to Rwanda. It sounds like she was sold into sex trafficking or she didn't like him. Either way, this guy's out.
Yeah, I think that this was an internet relationship. The internet relationship person was like, there's no way I can think of a good reason to stop talking to this guy. I'm going to tell him I've been in Rwanda and now I'm married to a Rwandan man.
Oh, speaking of, Tim, I reconnected with my mom and she wanted to take a trip to Rwanda. So
I will go with you. I will come to Rwanda with
you. It's
you.
really a mother-daughter trip we got to do alone.
I will be by your side
Oh my God.
to protect you in Rwanda, Myka.
All right. Well, good
Here's
say.
what your mom wants to go to Rwanda.
Yeah.
Well, I got a good question for your mom. Why are you gay? You are gay. All right. Now it's time
Internet, everybody.
for the internets.
Oh, God.
I didn't actually mean to say internets the first time. I just kind of fucked up. I didn't do it for humor. All right, gang.
Yeah, right. You think it's so funny to add the S to it.
The World Wide Webs. Yeah, hey, I called Spider-Man. He said he needs to get the interwebs going again. Myka,
Yeah.
it's time for the best part of the show.
Reviews for the podcast.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you can leave a comment. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, you can leave a comment. 5 stars, we would prefer. No Apple Podcast reviews today.
Boo.
But we've got several comments on the YouTube, of course. On the YouTube, like I said before, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and leave a comment. We will read it. Ryan Cosman says, it would be pretty fucking weird if the Great Ink Podcast raised like $200,000 to go to Metallica shows around the U.S. and hang in the parking lots of the shows instead of going in to watch the shows and see if they can get something going, doing their own breakdancing inspirations from some random non-conforming bullshit type moves.
Interesting.
That would be fucking weird.
That would be let's do that, Tim.
You know, that would be cool. Myka likes Metallica a lot, though, so I don't know why.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, I know, but you'd have to chill in the parking lot and not actually go to the show.
I mean, honestly, it's kind of better as long as I can still hear them. Like, if it's an outdoor show and I can still hear them, that sounds pretty good. They got the screen. I'm a short person and an old person. I don't need to be in a concert situation unless
I feel
have a
like
chair.
Metallica crowds are old, though, now.
I bet you get a mix.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me a check, cause I am tired. Ooh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
Alan Thick Dick says, I woke up yesterday, my balls were blue. Oh
Nice.
no, what a problem. What shall I do? Listen to the podcast with the Albanian and Jew? Oh, what do you know? I just shot my goo. Alan Thick Dick.
What a beautiful poem. Thank you so much.
Holy shit. He's like that
Holy
bitch that
shit.
does poems.
Slow down. Grab the wall.
What's that lady's name?
The one lady who does
The poem bitch. Emily something.
Dickinson.
Yes.
The one poem lady. Damn, Indiana public education.
I went to
you
private school.
Did they teach you Emily Dickinson or just the Bible?
The priests only taught us the Dick and Sons part.
Oh no, damn.
Hot Frog Soup says, Tim, I love you. Myka, I'm in love with you.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Holy shit, Hot Frog Soup. Mantis Toboggan says, I hate risking disrespecting the queen of goo, but inside comedy is fun sometimes.
Oh, now I'm the queen of goo. I thought he meant Sue, your mother.
Yeah, but he's talking to you. Inside comedy is fun sometimes, especially whenever Tim gets giddy like a schoolgirl at a sleepover. I rate $5. I told you inside comedy is fun.
I feel like inside drama is interesting, but just like when it gets too like, and this is how we do comedy, there's enough out there for that.
All right. Well, New Jersey Greg says, Myka, you actually appeared interested in Tim's lotto news story this week. There's one thing I know about Myka. She loves the lottery.
I just, every day I fantasize about a life better than this one. And is that mentally a sound practice? No. It's bad for you to do.
Yeah, don't do that. Just picture your life a little bit better.
You're supposed to be grateful for what you have, and I'm grateful for what I could have, which is... It's not good.
And I have a grateful I feel like I could at one point be grateful in my life if I had more.
Tim, I hope you do.
Not me. I'm grateful for everything in my life.
What?
I practice gratitude and self-love.
What?
Jacking off.
Self-love? Is that why our shower stinks like
Myka, no, wrong again, bozo. Nick Spangler says, best comedy podcast out there. Most are so phony and it's really hard to watch. But here I can tell.
Yeah, we'd hate it if someone was being phony, wouldn't we, Spangler?
I'm not being phony. I'm real as hell.
You're really annoying.
But here I can tell that the annoyance is genuine. Damn, I did a
almost
damn
got a spit take.
You almost got a spit take, Spangler.
The timing of me taking that sip was so good.
By the way, you guys should come do stand-up in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
I'd go, and I'm married, so that's 2 tickets right there. Cannot guarantee more, but, that's 2. Actually, we could probably get 4 people out because Trey lives in Oklahoma City, so we could... Well, I think he lives in Tulsa, but...
Tim's about to bust his record for tickets sold.
No, wrong. I was several tickets away from selling out last weekend. Still didn't do it, though. Hughes says, Tim, what does that hat smell like?
Dude, great question.
It doesn't.
It does look like it. Is it this one that you were wearing? What one were you wearing?
No, I was wearing the gutter hat.
Oh, it's all his hats smell bad. Spoiler alert.
The gutter hat stinks extra, but I did. I took a toothbrush to the little part with some soap, the toothbrush under the sink, and I tried to clean off so that the thing was
the white part.
Yeah, so the
Did
thing.
It work?
Yeah.
Good, cool.
Wow. So that part smells kind of better, but the rest of the hat.
Why didn't you wash the whole hat?
Well, because it gets all those fuzzies on the hat.
And
after
you trim off the fuzzies.
With what? With what?
With your mouth. You fool.
Yeah, like I got that kind of time. Alan Thickdick again says, 1 minute, 21 second. Tim comes up with the idea for Fish Tank Live. You monetize it by letting the audience send TTS messages to you. I don't know what TTS messages are, but he's talking about where I'm saying for $10,000 a month, we should let everyone watch everything we do.
Oh, yeah. I thought TTS messages, I thought that was like for blind people.
Oh.
Am I wrong? I might be wrong.
TTS message. TTS messages is a message that has been converted, written text to audio.
Yeah.
Oh, text to speech.
Yeah, so it is for blind people.
Oh, and at 5:52, VIP Paul Krebs gets a shout out.
VIP, yeah, he is fucking big time.
Yeah, talk more into the mic.
Sorry, I was just looking at the stock market crashing. Go on.
Paparone says 2025 Myka and Tim are still cutie pies.
Oh, did we do something cute?
Well, probably.
Is this where you like fart in my mouth or some shit?
Myka, enough. I didn't give you the Zoe Kravitz treatment. Wizard Adam says, if my hang had been more to the left, should I see a doctor? Okay, Wizard Adam, this is a thing I've seen on on commercials called Peyronie's disease. Mm-hmm. You have Peyronie's disease, and you do need to talk to a doctor. because they say that in the commercial. So
Good job, Tim.
you have payroll. What was the other one? The finger one?
Oh,
What was
it's
that?
like hand crumplers disease or something.
Yeah.
It was like Algoofisons. Wait,
Yeah.
Wait, what is it?
No, it's alfalfasins or
No, it's
something.
Goofrinsons.
No, wait, yeah, it was like
It was.
goof. I can't remember.
Oh man, it's good though.
Sean from Pittsburgh says, "Great episode, greater hang."
Thank you, Sean.
But yeah, you gotta
Fix that Goofison syndrome.
Yeah, you gotta fix your Peyronie's disease too. Oh, what was that shit called? I can't remember, but yeah.
I'll look it up. You keep reading.
All the commercials on our TV are about Peyronie's disease and some finger shit. Myka, it's time for Speak Ill of the Dead.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
This one's calling. It's focal dystonia. That's not the word. I want it to be Gooferson. I'm just gonna try.
Just put in finger bend disease.
I wrote hand cramp. I'll put finger bend.
Finger bend disease. I think it's this finger too. This one, whatever this one is.
Oh yeah, the one that you have fucked up.
No, mine that's fucked up is because anyone who's watching, this will never be straight because I shattered it.
I got it.
What is it called?
Dupuytren's contracture.
Oh, yes. Oh, I kept calling it Goofison's contracture.
Dupuytren's. What a fucking insane name.
So if you have that for your penis, you have to go to the doctor. All right, Myka.
Yeah.
We got to speak ill of the dead. Do you have a dead guy?
Yeah, I do. We had a lot of deaths this week, as many of you know.
Oh yeah, I should have picked a death from this week. I fucked up.
What's the famous actor? What's his name?
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman died along with his wife. And so I would like to speak ill of the dog that went down.
Oh no, Myka, no! People are gonna get mad.
Well, the other dogs managed to live. So what's your fucking problem, huh? What the fuck did you do to Gene Hackman and his beautiful wife? Fucking, was it like a fucking murder-suicide situation? And you were like, no one will suspect the dog. And then you realize you have paw prints all over everything. And then you had to
wow.
I think he gobbled up the pills. You're a fucking dumb dead dog. I hope you're getting fucked by Gene Hackman, where he also is in hell.
Dog, I love you, and of course we all know that all dogs go to heaven, but not this time. This time you're in hell getting butt fucked by the damn devil, and I hate that that's happening to you.
I hope the other dogs are laughing at you, brother.
On Instagram, they keep showing me this video of a woman getting her nose bit off by a dog. And then it's the woman with a big hole where her nose was.
Don't say that near my phone. You're going to fuck up my algorithm.
Dude, so I'm coming up with that bit about Wegovy, right? And now I'm getting ads for Wegovy all over my shit because I wrote it into my phone.
It's not because it hears you going to McDonald's all the time.
It doesn't hear me. First of all, I'm getting a lot of exercise.
It probably just hears your breathing and gives you ads for Wegovy.
First of all, I go
First of all.
Myka,
did you hear that?
You.
Did you hear that wheeze as he laughed?
Myka,
okay, Tim, try not to breathe heavy challenge.
Okay, secondly, fuck you. Thirdly, I go to the
Secondly,
I go to the McDonald's to get exercise because I go there and I beat up the security guard.
You want to know? I was thinking actually recently. Every time he says he's going for a walk, he ends up at Qdoba.
What do you mean?
Like,
not every time.
All your walks always end up at a fast food restaurant, and they take you only 30 minutes, and I'm hearing you breathe.
All right.
Anyway, who are you speaking ill of?
I'm speaking ill of Jesse Williams Lazier. He died in 1900 trying to prove that mosquitoes gave you yellow fever. So he got bit by hundreds of mosquitoes, and then he died of yellow fever like a dumb bitch. It's like, oh, you're a doctor? And you're like, oh, I'm a doctor. I'm going to do some doctor stuff. How do I prove to everyone that this gives you yellow fever? Oh, yeah, I'll do it. Instead of getting a child. Get a kid no one wants.
That's a great point.
This was 1900. There were all kinds of street urchin children that you could have just grabbed and made mosquitoes bite.
Yeah.
I bet his last words were, I told you so.
That reminds me of that guy who killed himself to prove that he couldn't die.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that guy? What a fucking fool.
But yeah, so I hope you're in hell getting fucking butt fucked by a big mosquito's nose, bro.
I hope you're in hell at getting raped by someone's hands with Dupuytren's contracture.
Oh my god, you don't want that because that's gonna scrape up your asshole, brother.
They got a finger like a duck dick.
What?
All corkscrewed around.
That's not what it looks like. It's just bent a little. It just kind of looks
Oh,
like...
what? You know what a duck dick looks like, fucking homo?
No, don't call me First of all, that doesn't make you gay if you know what other dude animals' dicks look like. It doesn't make you gay. It makes you curious and a scientist.
He's quack curious.
I'm a science bitch. I know science.
Yeah, your science is bitch. That's why you breathe like that.
Myka, no. I breathe like that because I smoke so many cigarettes because I used to be so cool. All right. Myka.
Yeah.
That's the end of the show.
Good show.
It's time to go have cigarettes. Signing off, it is I, the cigarette man himself, Old Siggy Two Smokes, your Patreon dad at patreon.com/greathang, your free feed best friend, Timothy Grady McLaughlin II. And the second is for Two Smokes.
And signing off, it is I, the most patient woman in the world.
Yeah, right.
A woman,
doctor going to ass.
A woman who did not punch a pillow many times today and almost break Tim's hand when Tim wanted to get in on the action.
It didn't hurt.
It is me, a woman who does not resort to physical violence or mental abuse, no matter what the circumstances are. It is Timmy's mom. No, Toey's mom, Timmy's girlfriend, your friend and podcast host, Myka Fox.
Also,
that was my sign up.
I know, but we got to say the end part. I do want to just tell the people that you did do a bunch of punching, and then you go, wow. Now I see why domestic abuse is so popular. So we hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye.
I forgot I said that.